driving. We're driving.
Driving and enjoying life.
Good plan. So, end of the year is creeping up.
Yeah, calendar year and halfway through the financial year, right? So now's a good time to think about where your business is at this point of the year and whether your goals are being reached, rather than just going along, chugging along and never ever trying to contemplate making a change to how things are moving. So it's important, as we mentioned earlier, to get up-to-date information. And so once you've got up-to-date accounts, you can then look at numbers to make sense of them. Here are a couple of numbers you can look at to actually help you to benefit your business. One, obviously your profit and loss account and your bottom line. And look at the a couple of ratios. Your direct costs as a percentage of your turnover or your sales, and also your overhead costs as a percentage of your sales. And that helps you to see what your margin is and how it's been going. Now, you should really be getting a margin of about at least 10 to 15%, because you want to make sure that's going to be an adequate profit for you, as well as getting a return on your assets. So when you look at these figures, you can then work out whether your costs are a bit excessive based on the amount of turnover that you're getting into your business. Once you determine what those ratios look like, then you can drill down into the detail. Which of those direct costs and overheads comprise most of your cost base? Is it stuff like wages? What about marketing and advertising? Is that giving you an adequate return based on the spend? What percentage of your gross turnover are those things taking up? And you can look at industry norms to see how they sit. For instance, advertising, you really shouldn't be spending more than 5% of your turnover on advertising. If that's the case, you're spending more than that, then you're not getting an adequate return, and so therefore you need to consider changing your strategy and finding a way to spend less for a better return. And so that's a couple of tips to actually see how you're tracking to make sure that you're going to get the best result by the end of the year.
Good one. Thanks for sharing.